I mean, can you even imagine if America just like started a draft right now? Anybody would come up with any excuse. It's like when the pandemic hit and people were just signing up for unemployment just to sign up for it. You know, it's almost like everyone's gonna have to do it, but some of us are gonna find different little loopholes of ways to fuck the government. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the BustyBuffalo podcast. I know you've been waiting all damn week for me. I know you've been waiting just patiently, okay? I know this is, it's a rough week for everybody. I know everyone is probably scared. We're all going to die in World War III. That's okay, as long as we're together. Like I mentioned before, the BustyBuffalo podcast, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time ever here, show some love. Leave us a nice little rate and review. The Washington Post, the Washington Journal, and New York Times, and BuzzFeed, Yahoo News, Yahoo Finance. Your grandma's talking about us, man. We're the most up and coming comedy podcast out there. All right, most popular up and coming podcast run by cisgendered people. Okay. Janita will not be here today. She's got some other things to do. She's a pretty fine lady, and she's a little busy independent woman, and couldn't make it to today's show. So hopefully I'm enough. If not, suck it, dude. Suck me. How about that, man? I'm not gonna waste any more of your guys' time. Either way, welcome back. I mean, Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, man? It's a fine Wednesday, or no, Tuesday. Sorry. Lately, I've been filming a lot of podcasts on Tuesdays since on weekends we're pretty fucking hectic. And then Mondays, I don't know. If there's anything worse than cancer, it's probably Mondays. Shout out to anybody out there with cancer. I'm sorry, but Mondays just suck even more. But no, seriously, I'm sorry for the podcast coming out probably later than usually it is. So just a day late. But just want to let you guys know that's what's up. If you're thinking what's happening, but no, every single week the podcast will come out. And yeah, dudes, I don't know. Like I mentioned before, if this is your first time listening, leave us a like. Otherwise, kill yourself. And a subscribe. If not, you can, I'm not going to say, you can just imagine what I'm going to say next. I'm not going to have to say it. Kill yourself. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of World War III, are you guys ready? I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, is it going to happen? By the way, I found this, I got another extra camera on right here next to me. Okay, so check this out. Boom. You like that? Nice little fucking action shot like that. If I want to talk to you, I have to look up at you. It's almost like you're about to stab me and anyway, this is for the people watching the show. But yeah, I hope you guys, had a good ass week. I know I had a fantastic week. Not to mention the fact that your white boy, I mean, look, first off, it's goatee season. Do I even have to explain why? I mean, can we get a nice little close-up on here? Can we get a nice little close-up on this goatee real quick? You know what I mean? I mean, just check it out. I mean, can you even hear the scratching, dude? I mean, come on, man. That's just like, what's better than a nice little goatee? The reason why, it's a long story. This past weekend we went, I don't even know, dude. This is like the most white people shit ever. We had a Halloween Halloween costume contest party, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Janita and I, we dressed up as two white trash people. I looked like a huge Trump supporter. I had a biker denim jean jacket on. I mean, I looked fantastic. Janita even looked better. We stuffed her stomach up a little bit so she can, look kind of pregnant and whatnot. So she looked like a little pregnant white trash little lady. So, I don't know. And the thing is, we didn't even win the Halloween costume contest party. Bullshit. No, but we just wanted to look good, dude. Here, I'll put up a picture of myself right now. You see that? Right here? Look at that. Who looks better than this? Seriously, who the fuck looks better than that? Come on, dude. I mean, either way, we went to this party. And dude, I'll be honest with you, man. The older I get, I just don't want to drink anymore. You know, maybe I don't understand what it is. Maybe it's just because I have a lineage of family members who are just, you know, alcoholics back in the day. Well, actually, not really. What am I even saying? No one really drank in my fucking family, but like, I think that could be the reason why. Either the fact that I'm just not, you know, I'm not, you know, adjusted to it. I come from a long line of religious Muslim people. No one drank. We just drank the Lord's love. That's all we did. But yeah, no one. I mean, I don't know. The older I get, dude, I don't want to drink anymore. You know. But the thing is, that's like, I don't even know how much of like the market is for alcohol and like the industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, you know. But still listed as a toxic or a toxin, right? It's genuinely harmful for your body, you know. And I was listening to another podcast with Bert Chrysler, and he was talking about how a doctor was recommending him to drink only 3 drinks a week. I know people that drink every single goddamn day. So, yeah. I'm so glad I don't drink that much, dude. I just don't have the need or the want, dude. Like, I don't, the same with Judith. I can speak for her too. We're getting older and we're just not really in the getting fucked up phase anymore. Or at least, I mean, growing up, that's all I really cared about. Just because I was a anxiety driven child and, you know, had no confidence or whatever. And then when I found out that alcohol completely gets rid of your anxiety and boosts your confidence, that's all I really wanted growing up. But now I'm kind of just, I'm good, dude. I can live happily without it. I don't give a flying fuck, man. I'll drink when World War III comes around, though. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'll come around and I'll drink enough till I die. I'll be honest with you. I mean, speaking of World War III, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, huh? You guys see anything in the news that I'm not seeing? I mean, a lot of stuff that I'm not putting my eyes on, man. I'm not paying attention at all. What's going on in Europe? Not really giving too fucking much. I mean, I understand that Vladimir Putin, he was trying to force people to fight for him. I think that's when you're at your last straw. You're pulling at straws at that point where you're like, any able body, any man from the age of 18 to 40 or whatever the hell he said, he's like, you have to fight for Russia. I'm like, at that point, dude, that's your country, man. That's not mine. You're asking for too much. Like, no one's that, like, or maybe there's a decent amount of fucking Russians that are that nationalistic that they'll be willing to do it. And then after, you know, people protesting in the streets that I saw, nobody really wanted to join the army. Can't blame them. I mean, shit, dude, I'd be the exact same way. If anything, I'd just, I don't even know. I would just hide, man. I would hide in the woods. Just try to fucking cross, you know, some other country borders. Just so I don't have to fucking live in Russia anymore. I could not deal with that, dude. I mean, can you even imagine if America just, like, started a draft right now? Anybody would come up with any excuse. It's like when the pandemic hit and people were just signing up for unemployment just to sign up for it. You know, it's almost like everyone's going to have to do it. But some of us are going to find different little loopholes of ways to fuck the government. Whether you like it or not, it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to happen. I'm pretty sure I have scoliosis or some shit. Definitely have scoliosis because my back's always fucked. I cannot go into the military, right? Look, my shoulders are like already, you see how my shoulders just aren't upright, you know what I mean? Like they're just not symmetrical. Scoliosis right there. I just have to tell that to the recruiter, you know? I mean, oh my God, all you fucking kids playing Call of Duty, just know when the draft comes around, you're in the first round draft pick, son. What is his name? Ninja and Tifu, whatever the fuck they are, whatever their names are. You know what I mean? Tim the Fat Man, Tim the Tap Man, and Nick Merckx, dude. They're about to be leading an army of just remote control players in real life, dude. They're going to be generals, man. They're going to be colonels when they're in the army. I'm so happy I'm ass at Call of Duty. Because when that draft comes around, dude, I'm not even going to make it. I'm out. I'm out of the country. If World War III starts, man, you'll find me in the oceans. I'm just going to be on a sailboat. I'm going to take all the money I own in my entire life. I'll steal some too. I don't care. I'm going to sell all I have, all my prized possessions, you know, and I'm going to get a nice sailboat. Janita and I are just going to live out on the ocean. We're just going to eat fish all the time, you know, hunt fucking, I don't even know, hunt sharks and whatnot. What was that one movie, Waterworld? What is that called? It's that one dude who, oh my God, I hate that I can't fucking think of this movie. This guy like develops gills and everything just because he lived on the water for so long and he has to fight off pirates all the time. You guys know what I'm talking about, dude. I cannot think of the name. Either way, that's going to be me. Janita's going to be my companion. We're going to make kids. We're going to make fish kids. They're going to be able to swim in water, right? They're going to have gills because evolution, right? Evolution happens within 10, 20 years. Yeah, dude. I don't know. But World War III, man, it's happening. And Vladimir Putin, he ain't stopping, dude. It's coming. It's coming hard. I don't know. I just really fear for, I don't know. I just think we really haven't had a crazy war happen in a long ass time, right? And I don't see why it wouldn't happen like it soon. There's just so much stuff going on. A lot of nuclear threats happening. North Korea is like doing some tests and shit, flying missiles over Japan just for the fuck of it. You know, I don't know. Well, and the thing is, I'm completely blocked off. I'm pretty sure everyone else is blocked off to the idea that, or to the sight of what's going on in the real world. We're watching too much Bachelor, you know, or Bachelorette. I think it's the Bachelor, right? Oh, speaking of Bachelor, it's airing this on ABC. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I mean, how the hell do people still go on there? Like, I understand the only reason why people would go on a reality show is to get rich and famous and get super popular so they can become influencers. Other people just want to go on there and actually find love. I think they're kind of stupid. I mean, what other reason why would you want to go on TV other than just being famous? You know, if your intention is to go on to The Bachelor and try to find true love, while this dude, like, it's almost like having all your Snapchat hoes in one room and just being like, compete for me. You know, that's basically the same exact thing. But, you know, in real life, on Snapchat, people don't know that they're competing for you. But in real life, on The Bachelor, dude, this guy just has hoes just kissing his ass, man. Just wanting to marry this guy. And I just don't believe that they even care that much to just, I don't know. I feel like, were there any other bachelors or bachelors that were on the show, got married and stayed together? I don't know. I don't really follow it, but if there is, I don't know. I just know if you guys ever watched Dudesy, which is an amazing podcast. It's a podcast completely run by AI. Chad Colchin and Will Sasso run the podcast. I watch it every Tuesday, and it's probably been my most, other than Kill Tony, because Kill Tony just reigns supreme. But other than Kill Tony, that's probably the one podcast that I watch consistently. And I don't know, man. It's just so good. But either way, Chad Colchin, he actually trains people. Let's say I, for example, wanted to go on the Bachelorette show, right? Or I and 15 other, you know, Neanderthals are competing for one slut. Okay, Chad Colchin would be hosts actual training classes / whatever practice classes where he teaches you how to get onto the show itself and then actually win the show. Like, he actually has folks in the past who have won the show who were in his training course, but obviously he can't, you know, release that information because they're all under contract and all this stuff, and obviously doesn't want to get them in trouble or whatnot. But the fact that this dude actually can train you so you can go into the show and win, it just goes to show you that it's just, I don't know. It's not really for like passion. Like, you can go there and manipulate the game as badly as you can. And same goes with any other love show, like Love Island, whatever. It's the same kind of bullshit, dude. You go on there, you just do it just to get famous. And if you're hot enough, who knows, you might get a fucking deal with Vogue or, I don't know, Victoria's Secret. I feel like Victoria's Secret's like a trashy ass clothing brand, or just brand in general when it comes to fashion. But I could be wrong. This is why this is why I need Janita here, so she can tell me if I'm wrong or not. Because it's obviously girly shit. But no, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for World War III. It's coming. All right, get your gun, get your drones. You know, get your family, put them all in a bunker, because it's happening, dude. A nuclear strike is gonna happen. I'm just kidding. It's not gonna happen, or maybe it will. I don't know. Who knows? But World War III is coming, and if you're not ready, I'd get ready, man. Okay, because otherwise you're gonna get bumfucked. All right, you're gonna see communists flying over one day. You're gonna be going to school, or I don't know what white people do. You're gonna be heading over to Starbucks, trying to buy a croissant, a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, right, on a croissant, and then you're gonna see, you know, Russian flags on a freaking huge plane just flying right over you. You'll know it's time. You know, obviously take a sip of your last white chocolate frappe, but you know, just know that it's over. You know, it's done, right? And the thing is, dude, even if World War III came around, if it were to actually happen, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, if it were to actually happen, people would still be posting memes and shit about it on Twitter, right? I think people would just post memes about any tragedy on Twitter, and just, you know, as long as their identity is not on Twitter, they'll do it. But that's the harsh truth. That's the harsh truth. Horse truth. That's the horse truth. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. But no, I hope you guys are ready. I'm not. I'm definitely not ready for World War III. If it does happen, I still don't. I at this point, I don't know why humans are still fighting, like, for their country. I understand why. You have a lot of passion, and you want to make a change. You want to make a change. But I still don't know why we don't have, like, robots fighting each other. It could be completely harmless. We don't have to drop, you know, we don't have to drop drone strikes on innocent families because we think that a terrorist is at a wedding, so we have to kill everyone at the wedding. That's real shit, by the way. That's leaked anyway. Yeah, drone strikes for sure happen a crazy amount, but we just never hear about it, probably. I mean, you know, if you hear a tree fall in the woods, like, what is it? If a tree falls in the woods, like, but you don't hear it, did it actually really fall? Same kind of bullshit. You got, like, millions of drone strikes happen every day. If we don't see it on TV, did it actually happen? No. Yeah, dude. I don't know. But no, if anything, if World War III happens, I'm getting rid of all my prized possessions. I'm gonna just compile a bunch of random foods, all canned yams and all this random shit. Get a bow and arrow. It's one that I can use, that I can make bows over and over again, or arrows over and over again, and or a samurai sword. Because regardless, if I have a gun, it's just not gonna really do much for me. You know what I mean? I gotta buy the bullets. I gotta be able to know. The thing is, I went into a forest with a couple of my redneck friends when I was in Pennsylvania, and we're all shooting guns and whatnot, just for fun, you know, shits and giggles. But if someone were to hand me, like, an actual gun and was like, "Hey man, reload it, unload it, reload it," I just don't know what to do. I've seen Call of Duty, I've seen movies, but you know, I've never held a fucking gun and possessed it on my own. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I've had people literally, like, load a gun for me and be like, "Here, shoot." You know what I mean? So, gun safety. There's a reason why they don't teach you gun safety in this country, is they don't want you to have your guns. That's why. We live in a democratic fucking world. Nobody wants you to take, always gotta take my goddamn guns. Yeah, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, getting off the topic of World War III, because that shit's sad as fuck. Nobody wants to talk about it. If it does happen, it happens. We've lived through 2 already. One more might just do it, but one more just might do it. But, you know, like, the third, what do people say, third time's a charm? If we're lucky, fingers crossed. Maybe, I don't know. It'd be so cool if all of us died together. That'd be so, like, quirky. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. You know, dude, how fucking sick would it be if World War III happened and we all died simultaneously? Like, what the fuck, dude? That'd be so sick. I don't know. I'll tell you guys about, you know, what happened this past weekend, and yeah, basically went to that party on Saturday night. But Sorry for yawning so much. Shoot, I'm boring myself. I was at that party on Saturday night, but then before that, dude, I went golfing. I mean, I'm starting to become that guy that just goes golfing, dude. Like, I don't know if that's for me anymore. Like, I go golfing so much that I question if it's for me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting into it. I bought clubs. They're really shit clubs, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to buy like $500, $600 worth of shit just for something I'll be playing, you know, every once in a while, you know what I mean? But I'm getting into it, but I don't know if it's for me. You know, I feel like golf is really for like really white people. You know, I'm pretty white, but I'm exotic white. I wouldn't say golfing is 100% for me. That's my opinion. I'll be honest with you. But god damn, I can swing, boy. Well, actually, I'll be honest. I'll tell the truth. I can only swing when I'm at the driving range. Once you go out to the real world, dude, once you hit the fucking links, man, it's a whole different story. Nobody tells you how hard it's gonna be. Right? No one tells you that chopping at grass is just normal. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like if anyone here golfs, if you're listening to me, you understand the struggle that it is. I think it's weird because I got into golfing because my friends were asking me to go one day, and I said, "Fuck it, why not? We can go golfing, try it out, see how it is." And I just really liked it. The only reason why golfing is so amazing is because you can enjoy the outside, hang with your friends, walk around, get some exercise, because afterwards you're tired as shit, dude. Like, I'll be honest with you, just walking in general all the way. But the thing is, we never walk the whole damn course. I mean, I would never do like 18 holes walking. I would kill myself. But I've seen old dudes just walking with their clubs and everything, and their caddy like clubs and whatnot. And they're just walking, doing 9 holes, and they call it a day. I mean, that probably is the best exercise you can get as an older person. You're having fun, swinging some balls around, hitting some balls around, swinging and hitting balls, and walking with your friends, getting some exercise, and you're outdoors. You know what I mean? I've yet to just go to a place where, like, I mean, the scenery is always nice, but it's always like in the woods around here. You know what I mean? If I can go to a place where it's just some decent views, like a nice ass golf course, I'd be really happy. In the future, though, we'll see. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an elitist now. I go golfing. I'm white and I'm an elitist. That's just how it is, you know. And if you're not, sorry, get off the train. You know what I mean? Get the fuck off. Listen, someone told me way back in the day, you have white privilege. You better use it, or it's going to waste, right? If anything, it's more offending if you don't use your white privilege. Anyway, I still, to this day, I vouch for myself, man. I'll tell you right now, I am not white like you. All right, you see yourself in the mirror, turn around, right? Turn around. I'll be there right behind you, and you're gonna notice I'm not like you, dude. Right? I'm not like you. I'm not some white piece of shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically all that ever happened. And then on Sunday we had a nice family dinner, and nothing like bringing the family around, getting people drunk, giving them free food, right? And even then, I try to drink a little bit that night too. Just, I don't know, man. Drinking is just getting old, man. Who wants to put some toxins in their body and just fucking let that shit sit for a while? You know what I mean? I don't want to do that anymore. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's that time that we head over to AIs. Okay, listen, the AI. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, this is a segment where we let our hands down, okay, and we just let the fucking show itself be run by an AI. Realistically, it's not run by an AI. It's still run by me. I'm still running the ones and twos. You can't get rid of me. But I essentially go and ask the AI overlords what they want us to talk about. They give us 5 discussions, 5 topics, 5 questions, whatever the fuck it is, right? And we kind of just have to roll with the punches, you know, and kind of just answer the questions on the fly. I literally just generated 5 questions, and I don't know. I think we should start. What do you guys say? This is one of the best segments of the show, is that we actually get to just talk about random stuff. I had one news headline I wanted to mention, but we'll let that, maybe we'll bring that up later. I just thought it was really funny. I should bring it up. But for now, I just really want to see what AI wants us to talk about. It's just important to me. You know what I mean? All right. So question number one. Question number one. Okay. What's the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten? What's the weirdest shit I've ever eaten? Being the foreign Bosnian that I am, being the foreign immigrant that I am, I have eaten some weird things, you know? I probably ate testicles at one point, to be honest with you. That might have been the weirdest thing. They're just very mushy. You know, actually, no. I've had brain testicles before. I had some redneck neighbor who had like some like alligator meat that I tried back in the day, but I feel like that's not that weird. I'm trying to think other than weird. Probably the weirdest thing is like vegan food, man. That's like weird. It's not normal. Weird is like out of the norm, right? It's just not normal. Vegan food, Impossible meat, that shit's not real, dude. Who the fuck knows what that is? What is it? Just soy oil and fucking and like the dust that's in like the corners of your couch. They just throw that into like a patty and they just say it's Impossible meat, right? It's Beyond Meat and then Impossible Meat. Both just charred asshole. That's exactly what they both taste like. Seriously, if you live such a short life, why eat fake ass burgers, dude? Just have the real thing every once in a while. You don't have to devote your life to just not eating animals all the time. Just once in a while, have a little treat. You don't have to fucking eat vegetarian food all the time. You can have a little bit of red meat, man. It's good for you. I'm pretty sure you can eat like beef straight raw. No one gives a fuck, dude. Just eat it. Eat it. Do yourself a favor and get yourself a nice fat burger at your local McDonald's. No, but seriously, dude, if you eat Impossible Burger and Beyond Meat and you actually eat it on a regular, you're just, I don't know. I think you'd be a perfect contendant for the first round draft in the WWIII. WWIII. Oh my god, dude. Tell me that's not like, instead of WWE, WWIII. I need to be in the entertainment industry. I need to be like a producer or some shit for a network, dude. I just come up with this stuff and no one just understands. But no, yeah, the weirdest thing, I don't know. I don't think testicles aren't that weird just because, I don't know. It's still meat, man. Like in any other like country, they just eat that regularly. You know, they don't let anything of the animal go to waste. At least anything that's edible, right? And like for example, you can't eat everything from an animal. I know for a fact that like a polar bear, if you were to eat a polar bear's liver, you would die just because it has some weird vitamin that you can't have and it has like an abundance of it in that, you know, in that organ. And if you were to eat it, you'd die. For some reason, I don't know why I have that fact in my head. I also know that pig orgasms last up to like 30 minutes sometimes. That's a weird fact. Another weird fact. Hippo milk is pink. Yeah. Throwing facts at you, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, yeah, probably the weirdest thing is probably like goat brain, or not goat, lamb brain I had cow brain, cow tongue, testicles. I can't remember if it's a cow or a lamb. Either way, delicious regardless. People, for some reason, I forget who I was talking to. I was talking about how like delicious cow brain is, you know, or lamb brain. And lamb and cow brain is fucking delicious. It's just mushy, dude. Like you cook it, like boil it and then season it or whatever. I know a lot of people would just like, would boil it for a little bit and then just carve it out and whatnot. But like, oh my god. I just remember vividly it being delicious. It was, you put a little bit of salt on there, a little bit of pepper, right? A little bit of garlic powder, and you just fucking eat it like it's pudding, dude. It's just so mushy. I think if anything, people don't like it because of the texture. But to be honest, it's not that weird. You can, I don't even know if you can buy cow or lamb brain anywhere. I think you could probably just go to like a, you know, like a butcher near you and see if he has something, or even a local farm. If they dispose of the heads, like ask him if you can keep the fucking head. I mean, shit, why not, dude? It's actually delicious. Just trust me, you got to try it out. But yeah, that's probably definitely the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. It's probably not the weirdest, but it's the weirdest for me. And I'm trying to think of anything else that might have been like just weird as hell that I've eaten. I can't even think of anything, you know? I'm not like Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm not like eating pulled pork all the damn time. You know? That whole, dude, the fact that like, that whole Jeffrey Dahmer, now, how do I start off this bit, right? This whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing that's going on is so stupid, man. I don't know, if I was like a family member of one of the victims and I saw that Netflix is profiting off all the tragedy that's been going on, you know what I mean? I don't know. I would go down to Netflix headquarters and just shit on a table somewhere. I don't know. I'd take a fucking toilet paper and just wipe my ass and just slam it on a table, on an executive's table or something. I just don't understand how that's like okay. I understand it's part of history, but Jesus Christ, man, if I was a family member, if I was a parent of one of the kids that died, I'm still seeing it after years and years and years. What is that? It's been like more than 1991, 2001. Yeah, it's been like more than 30 years that's happened when he got arrested. And it's still happening, dude. I mean, it's still popping up on your Netflix, being just propaganda thrown at your fucking face, you know what I mean? But, even though Jeffrey Dahmer was an awful human being, can you imagine the amount of money that he saved from, not having to go grocery shopping? I don't know. Just a fact. I mean, I understand that meat is super expensive and he would dissect fucking hearts and livers and all this shit and just keep it and just whatever and would eat it later. But dude, the amount of money Jeffrey Dahmer must have saved from, not having to buy meat for his groceries. I guess that's one positive for him. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. That's it's a topical joke, but maybe not the nice and tastiest. No pun intended. Yeah, but that's probably the weirdest thing I've ever eaten was cow brain, lamb brain, and tongue and testicles. I think cow tongue is just, I'm good. You know what I mean? I've had that, and that just tasted like everything that the cow ever ate was in its like tongue. That's how the best way I can explain it. It just tasted like he or she just absorbed all the taste of everything they eat. They eat in the grass, all the whatever the fuck they eat, the grain. Everything was just that taste was in a tongue. That's the best way I can explain it. Just weird. I don't know. I understand people don't let anything go to waste, but I don't know. I'm not gonna eat that, dude. It's just too much. What do you guys say? Let's go to the next question. I feel like I beat up this shit enough, more than I should have. What's the best place you've ever traveled to? What's the best place I've ever traveled to? Oh my God. I honestly don't. Maybe I'll have to just say Bosnia, just because the only other places I ever traveled was, within the United States, going to like bigger cities, other states when I was on the East Coast. I've traveled to Washington, Washington State, and I don't know, it's not the best place I've ever traveled to, but probably the most scenic, you know what I mean? But probably the overall best place is Bosnia. Experience-wise, views-wise, just, fun-wise. It's just, there's nothing that you can't really run out of shit to do there. If you bring money, I mean, you're living like a king for as long as you want, right? You can do as much shit as you want. Food is cheap as hell. You go to a club, you can hang out with friends, and it's a cheap-ass place to have fun. But that's probably the best place I've ever traveled to. I'm not much of a traveler. Hopefully later in life, I can travel to Timbuktu and see all my homies, you know what I mean? I don't know. Not that big of a traveler. Maybe the other place that I've ever traveled to, or at least the best place, was when I went to Cancun with Janita, just because there was no stress there. I mean, like, you just went there and you had nothing to worry about. If anyone just goes to like resorts on a regular, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I just like going to them because you get free food, or obviously not free, but all you can eat, all you can get drinks. I mean, the best service, you know what I mean? But like lately, I've been seeing a lot of people who go to resorts. They'll leave cameras and shit in their bathroom. Then some of the workers will come in and just look through their shit. That scares me. You know what I mean? If I were to ever go to a place like that, I mean, I would just have a bodyguard in the room the whole time. I mean, that's just probably like the best part about being rich. You can just do dumb shit like that, where you can just hire a bodyguard to watch your stuff while you go swim and drink on the beach or whatever. Right? So top two contenders. for best place, I have to say either Mexico or Bosnia. I mean, you guys just need to go to Bosnia, man. I mean, the fucking, just the vast amount of stuff that you can do, and everyone is literally welcome there. Hospitality is number one. If you do speak English, just beware, people might rip you off. Just make sure to look at the menu and look at your receipt. Make sure you're not being ripped off. Otherwise, you will be 100%. If you can speak Bosnian, you'll just be treated like normal. No one's going to talk shit on you. No one's going to mess with you. No one's going to try to rip you off at a store or something, you know? And the first place I ever learned to haggle when I was a child was Bosnia. I went to a flea market and this guy is selling a whole complete set. It was like an Adidas like outfit. It was a tracksuit. It was a Slav's tracksuit, right? And what more do you need as a European man? You know what I mean? You just need some beer, some puss, and a tracksuit. But I just remember going there and the guy was saying, "Oh, this whole tracksuit it's 60 marks." And me being the kid I am, I literally only have like 200 marks to my name. So I was like, no, I'm not paying that. And he goes like, "Oh, no, okay, 40 marks." I'm like, "No, that's still too much. I know this isn't real. This isn't the real shit. I mean, I just don't want it." As I'm walking away, he's like, come on, 30. And I'm like, "I'll give you 20 marks for the whole thing. 20 marks. And he's like, oh, 25. I'm like, "No, I want 25. I want 20. Either you sell me this or you just have it sit here all day, And the guy was like, "Okay, we'll do 20. I probably could have even gotten it for less. I could have literally just said 15 or 10 marks and he probably still would have said yes. But when you're that young and you learn to haggle, dude, it's important. And I needed a tracksuit because I'm European in Europe. Okay. But yeah, that's probably the best place I've ever traveled to in my entire life. Was either Bosnia or Cancun. And I'd say Cancun, not Mexico, because Mexico is just so goddamn wild. If I were to say, the best place I ever traveled to Mexico, people would just think I'm like nuts. But when I say, my best place I ever traveled to was Cancun, they're like, "Oh yeah, you definitely went to a resort." Yeah, no shit. I'm not going to goddamn Tijuana and just like ordering a goddamn fucking prostitute where you don't even know what they've been through. You don't know where they come from. You don't know where they were stolen from. So yeah. Yeah, fuck Mexico, dude. Jesus Christ. For all my Mexi homies out there, I'm so sorry, but yeah, not the best country that you want to travel to. I mean, I'm sure there's probably hella places in Mexico you can go to that are just not talked about for a reason too. But yeah. Anyway, oh my God, I don't understand. This is like such a hard question to answer. Is what's your favorite movie of all time? Like, dude, if we're going off of like what movie I've seen like the most, damn, that's a hard question. It's still, it would have to be like top three. Like I watched Inglourious Basterds, Django Unchained, and Pineapple Express probably like well over 20 times each of them. So the fact that like I have to choose one, oh, it's so tough, dude. I mean, Glorious Bastards, you got some Jews, some Jewish Americans coming to Nazi Germany and busting heads with baseball bats and killing Nazi Germans or German Nazis. Vice versa. I don't know how you want to say it. Say how you want to say it, pussy. But no, what's more cool than that? You got fucking Jewish people coming and killing Nazis. I don't know. I thought that was one of the best movies to ever come out when it did come out. And it just doesn't get that much recognition as it used to, right? But and then Django Unchained was just, oh my God. I saw that in the fucking movie theaters. People were warning me about the N-word in that movie. I just didn't care. I'm like, listen, it's the setting. They're in the South, and during, when people were slaves at the time in the Wild Wild West, what do you expect? What do you think? You think they're just gonna leave the N-word out, dude? That's how they talked. They treated fucking black people awfully. What do you expect? That's how you make a good movie. You make it realistic. You make it, topical from that time, right? But oh man, dude, I would have. And then Pineapple Express. I just love any comedy movie that I can watch again and again and again. And that's one movie you can watch endlessly. It's timeless, dude. It's one of the best movies you can ever watch, and you just never get tired of it. You know, oh man. Sorry, it has to be between those three. I can't choose. There's no way I can choose a favorite movie like out of those. But yeah, on to the next question. What was your worst birthday ever? It was my last birthday. Oh, dude. I mean, any birthday is not the worst, man. It's just you celebrating life, right? But I would say the events that happened leading up to my birthday were all shit. My last birthday this past year. My birthday's on March 16th. Pisces, baby. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. I'm a fish. I'm a fat fucking fish. But yeah, it was awful, dude. I mean, the week of my birthday, my car got stolen. I was getting trouble at my work. I was literally just unattentive at my job, meaning like I just wasn't there. I would always dissociate just because there's so much stuff going on, you know. And then, but the thing is, Janita just always makes up for it. She just, I don't know. Without her, I don't know where the hell I'd be. Yeah, I love that woman. But yeah, I just I don't know where I'd be without her. I just know during that time she really pushed me to get better mentally, and you know, if it wasn't for her, I'd go insane. I was just like mentally, I was just not okay. I didn't know where the hell my car was. It's the first time I ever even remotely got my, like, in the past, I would leave my car unlocked in PA. I would leave it unlocked just because I hated the fact of hearing the locking noise, you know, in the mornings, just because I like to just open the door, get in, turn my car on. I just thought that was cool, right? And here you can't do that type of shit. You got to put a club on your wheel, and you got to put, I even put a tracking device in my car, like just in case, you know what I mean? If someone comes around and tries to, you know, saw off the club off my car wheel, right? But yeah, that was probably my worst birthday ever, you know. But on my birthday, I don't know, I got a grill from Janita's family, which is such a good gift. It's such a good gift, actually, that I took it back to their place when we had a cookout, and it's still there. It's not even in my possession, even though it's my grill. I just couldn't care less, you know. Such a good gift, though. Like, as a man, you can only ask for two things: socks and a grill, right? But yeah, it was the worst birthday, man. I lost my car, man. Someone stole my car. What else am I supposed to? How else am I supposed to act? You know what I mean? So it put a pretty decent damp on my birthday. But I don't even know what else I got as gifts. Janita just got me a whole bunch of stuff. She got me like a little gift basket, and she got me a bunch of shirts, and you know, a jacket as well. And you know, I don't know. Listen, guys, if you have a lady that sticks by you through some crazy shit like that and tries her best to make you happy, that's the one. That's all you need. That's the best advice I can give you. You go through some crazy shit, as long as you got someone right there next to you that can help you out, that's your person, man. So yeah, that was my worst birthday ever. Didn't even get hard all week. Not even remotely. I was soft all week because my car was stolen. You know how embarrassing it is to get your car stolen nowadays? I mean, come on, dude. Jesus. All right. We're going to go into the last question. And before we, you know, head on over to our TikToks and just wind down a little bit. Number 5. The AI question that our AI overlords want us to answer is, what do you want to learn before you die? What do I want to learn before I die? What do I want to learn that's like something that I always wanted to because I thought it was cool? I don't know. I'm the only thing that comes to mind is like learning how to play the piano. But like that's such a like cliche thing that everybody wants to do before they die. They want to learn how to play the guitar and, you know, learn an instrument of some kind, right? But if anything, what do I want to learn before I die? I just want to learn who runs the world. That's all I want. And I don't want no bullshit answers like the banks. The banks run the world. That's what I want to learn before I die. Who the fuck is running this shit, dude? Is this some AI simulation? You know, is it? Are like, you know, in Game of Thrones they say we live in a giant's eye, right? Obviously bullshit, right? But I'm saying, who really runs this world, man? There's no way we're just the economy. We let corporations run shit. I feel like if anything, that's what really runs everything. Excuse me, is corporations. I don't know, like monarchs, like just fucking royal families, I guess, you know. But people say that like even Arabs, like they're just oil rich, meaning like they have trillions of dollars, so they can do basically anything they want. Like they unlocked the money cheat code for GTA. Now they can just go wherever, do whatever, and fuck whoever, whatever. Damn. Hopefully, oh God, if you're listening, or the universe, you know, if reincarnation is real, put me in through that mill. You know what I mean? Put me in that template, right? I want to be with the Arabs after I die. If I'm gonna reincarnate, I want to live amongst the Arabs. I want to be rich as shit. I want to have a pet lion and tiger cuddling with each other, and they cuddle me to sleep at night, right? I feel like every rich Arab has like a cheetah or some shit in their living room that just like is tied to, you know, like some chain that's like tied to the wall. And eventually that fucking cheetah is going to break free and just eat your ass, dude. It's just going to happen. But yeah, what I want to learn before I die is who really runs this world. Like maybe it's like the last 20 minutes of like me living. Somebody just comes and has like a Venn diagram of like, you know, what really runs shit and what does it and what's a combination of like what runs stuff. You know what I mean? That would be really helpful. And then I'd be like, oh, I can pass. And then just, you know, call it. People say like call it a day, but you know, I'll call it a life after, you know, when that happens, right? Yeah, I just want to know what really is running this world. People say reptilians, other people say fucking, you know, aliens or whatever, time traveling aliens. How cool would that be though, right? If the aliens were like, you are just, you know, you have no purpose. You are just here because we are experimenting, right? They say humans are just experiments of aliens. That'd be sick. That would not be sick. That'd be so fucking bad. I think everyone would just fucking kill themselves if they found that out. They're just like, if aliens came down, they're like, yes, we made you years and years ago. The people who run this world lied to you. The Bible isn't real. All that stuff is fake. You know, and then we'd be like, oh, okay, makes sense. Thank you, Mr. Alien. Got it. If I met an alien for the first time, I would show him Shrek 1 through 3 all in one sitting, and me and that dude would just be chiefing up on some kush. You know, well, I shouldn't be assuming an alien's gender. It's not a dude. The thing and I would be caught, you know, just kissing and just smoking kush, not kissing and smoking kush, probably. You know, aliens are hot, man. Oh my god. Anyway, dude. I'm trying to be stupid and funny. I say we go on to one of our favorite, you know, segments of the show, and we dive into a little bit of TikTok. What do you guys say? I think I have just a few lined up for us, kind of just curated for us to, you know, see and chat about. And so I say, why don't we just go on ahead? All right. I got everything set up. Coolio. Can you guys see or hear? Oh, look how cute I am. Jesus Christ. All right. First video.
Backstage, Kid Rock.
Oh my god. I mean, it seems about right. Like, it just looks like what Kid Rock would have in it, you know, behind, you know, backstage. But bologna? Just regular bologna and Twinkies and moon pies? What even is that? I mean, what else is it? There's a bunch of bologna. You got pickles, bologna, Spam, Twinkies, Ruffles chips, a bucket of ice. Looks like whiskey and tequila, Tito's vodka, or Tito's. I'm not sure what is that. Tequila or vodka? I don't know. Either way, seems about right. I mean, it's just very on brand with Kid Rock. You gotta love his style. Hell yeah.
cool.
I didn't realize.
Get your bike ready. Well, my brother gets the bike ready.
Oh my god.
This guy just put on a fake beard on his fucking face and just picked up a MILF. You gotta love it, dude. Respect. Mad respect. Hell yeah.
Russian nukes are on the move. The video you are seeing has been reported as a Russian R2 TPM2, which are a 1 megaton nuclear warhead and have an operational range of 11,000 kilometers.
Let's fucking
They
go,
were moved
dude.
to Moscow in the middle of the night. So far, the strategic reason for this movement is unknown. However, all we need to know is that.
That's all we need to know, is the fact that we have a nuclear warhead heading over to Moscow. Oh my god. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, dude. Like I said, it's happening, whether you like it or not. World War III is upon us. You better get your cousins, your everyone, dude. We're about to be living like the Targaryens. You're not going to be able to go dating anymore. You're going to have to find the prettiest cousin of your family and just stick with them. You know what I mean? It's going to be tough convincing them that it's time to, you know, keep the bloodline pure, right? But that's life. You know what I mean? We're going to have to do what we're going to have to do to reproduce. Reproduce, reduce, and recycle. Reproduce, reuse, and recycle. Yeah, reproduce, reuse, and recycle. I'm so stupid. Next video. Oh my god, dude, so old. Oh! Was that piss that came out of there? Did someone piss in that? I mean, oh yeah, just my body. My body just cringes when I see this type of shit. Just absolute internal cringe. Literally, like, it by itself, just looking at this, it's satisfying to look at. You don't even have to touch it. Right? It's just, you can just look at it. It just looks nice. The fact that the paint is warping and has something in it just is satisfying. I just want to see what color it is. Oh, that's definitely like piss or some shit. Someone just poured piss in there for fun. Anyway, next video.
I'm a fucking bad bitch at this game, son.
Yo! What the fuck? What's up, my dude? What are you doing, my guy?
Son. Oh, god damn, the screen went black.
Oh, yeah, we saw
I'm a fucking
brother.
bad bitch at this game.
That's my boy, dude. Talk about a chunky man. Oh, my god. Yeah, nothing like a good TV to humble you, you know what I mean? Just to go black and just to really see who you are behind the screen. But he's a chunky ass dude. Like, holy fuck.
You don't want to lose your baby?
Oh my god, she's ready too. She's ready for that Asian cock. Anyway, next video.
What is the most money you've ever made in one day?
Dude, I just don't understand why. If this is set up, I get it. But dude, if you're going up to random people with your iPhone, right, and you have a striped polo shirt on with jeans, and you look like you're 15, and if you come up to me at the mall wanting to ask me a dumbass question with your iPhone, dude, I'm just gonna answer it in the most disrespectful way. I just don't understand how people get away with this all the damn time. They're like, yeah, I'm just filming. Is it okay? It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. Go to a goddamn park. Why'd you go to a damn mall where I can't really run away from you? You know what I mean? Like, I have to be here.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't keep track of that.
What do you think it was?
$20 or something. I don't do much.
That's not bad. What did you spend the $20 on?
I don't know. Probably food or something.
Me. Literally me. This guy is 100% me. Like, that's all it is. Oh my god.
Do you want to be a millionaire?
Sure.
What is your plan to get to $1 million net worth?
Oh, I don't have a plan.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
You got this, man.
What? I don't even know. This guy is the financial wolf. Oh, his asking an NPC the most money he's ever made in one day. An NPC, meaning a person who just doesn't matter. I see how this guy thinks. He's an asshole. That's what he is. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. We get it. It's cool. I understand. Next. God, I love this guy. This Russian dude visiting Chernobyl for the fun of it. I mean, that's where he was born, right? I just don't know where this guy came from and why he's so popular now. I don't know, like, because he's maybe from Russia or some shit. Now he's just like... And I only hear this song playing over his videos. You know what I mean? Alright. Next video.
How are you?
I'm fine, you?
Huh?
Where from?
I'm from my mother. Where are you from?
I'm from my mother also.
Hey, let's go,
You're from
Remy.
where, really?
I'm from California.
California, American.
Yeah.
South America. And you from where?
I'm from Korea.
Korea. Oh, Kuna Matata.
This is why foreigners will always have a bad rep in America. It's just that like Europeans will trash on every, or foreigners in general will trash on every single place on the planet but themselves and but where they come from. And that is the reason why Americans will always hate foreigners. I swear to God. Why are you hating on somebody? Either way, I don't know. Fucking next, dude, next. This was me during the World War III.
Hey, you like Pepsi?
Yeah.
Here.
For me?
You want a fresh can?
Dude.
I always keep a spare on me, in case I run into a pretty lady like you.
Me? A pretty little lady, dude? Oh, by the way, the fact that this guy kept a Pepsi can in his back pocket, fucking gent, dude. I don't know how many videos I have left, to be honest with you.
What's your secret to this
Oh,
stuff?
classic.
I'll tell you what, Toby, it's all about the spices. Ain't that true, brother? Back in the military, we used to have a saying. Oh, shit, where's his leg? Oh, God! What's your...
I love Shane Gillis, man. Jesus Christ. Yo, this guy again, 2-1 for the show. Such an interesting character, dude. Just a guy living in like underground in Russia, just plotting against everyone. He's the reason why World War III is happening. And this is my boy ELWOA, dude. And speaking of ELWOA, listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, it's come to that time of the show where, unfortunately, I have to say goodbye. We run out of things to talk about. We run out of juice. Okay, it's getting late. Daddy's getting tired. My booty hurts. And now I'm telling you either. I'm not even gonna tell you either why. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time ever listening to the show, leave us a nice like, subscribe, rate, and review on whatever podcast app that you're listening to or listening on. Show us some love. Show us that you care. Show us that you love us and that you care for us, right? But ladies and gentlemen, if this, like I said, if this is your first time, help us out. It really does. It really does help when we see people actually like our shit. It helps out more than you know. I don't know. Dude, I'm not even hard anymore. I was hard when the show started, and now I'm tired, and I'm not even wet anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, every episode I always play a song by my friend ELWOA. The man literally produces and mixes his own music on a daily basis in a professional manner as well. By the way, he does it and makes money for it as well. But he always sends me music, and I like to promote him just because he's an OG. So check out ELWOA, 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 ELWOA. He's on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, SoundCloud, fucking Musically. You know what I mean? He's on there, man. But no, check him out. You'll like him. And yeah, I always play one of his songs at the end of my episode, and the song is gonna start now.